Last time we have started operating systems. Okay, and in short it is called as OS. So we have seen the interface part, which is CUI, character user interface. We have seen GUI as well, which is graphic user interface. After that we have complete operating system as well, in which we seen Linux, Windows operating system. Okay, and we have seen the types of booting as well, the way computer starts or your laptop starts, that also we have completed, in which there are two types. One is cold booting, the second one is warm booting, that we have. So now let's start once again with operating systems, which is grade 5 block 2, and actually this is lesson plan. So let's start the remaining part of the lesson, operating systems working in Windows. You must have seen this symbol everywhere. This is a symbol of Windows, one of the very trusted operating system of the world. Everywhere, just check any computer. Out of 10 computers, you will get this system in 8 to 9 computers. It's so popular and very easy and very user friendly Windows system. So let's just check how to use Windows system. First we'll see how to do login. On starting the computer, a welcome to Windows dialog box appears asking you to identify yourself by giving the username. Here you have to just give your username. If it is there, it will come, and there will be one window in which you will be supposed to fill in your password. So once you identify yourself by giving the username and your password, the computer will tally the information you type in with the one stored in the computer. Only if it matches correctly will you be allowed access to the computer. This is called login. So once you just fill in the password here and computer matches the password with its own information. Okay, so this process is called login. It is like just opening the lock and entering in the gate. So after you have finished working on the computer, you can log off without actually shutting it down. So if you don't want to give access to your computer, you want to go somewhere outside for some work of 10-15 minutes, and you don't want to shut down your computer as well, so you can simply choose the option of log off. Okay, means your computer will remain awake, but it won't be used by anyone else. Nobody can use it because you have once again turned the lock on. Okay, so next process, what is desktop? As when you enter through that login, okay, you can see such type of Windows wallpaper would be there. Okay, and here there would be many icons, like the start button is there. Once you click here, you will get menu. Whatever softwares you have installed, you can see them here, and all the shortcuts of those softwares or useful applications which you have added here is called as taskbar icon. So here Windows notification area, and you get the time and date as well. So this is desktop. Okay, when you can see this window after booting, loading of the OS and logging in, the first thing that you see on the monitor is this is the desktop. It is like the personal workspace of your writing table. When you work in Windows, your main workspace is the desktop. Desktop is the control center of the Windows. Desktop has small icons. You can see like this small icons will be there, which we can frequently use. Some icons give access to the storage devices of the computer. You can see the storage as well. Some of the icons would be there. So now let's understand what is this icon is. I hope you have understood desktop. This is the first thing which we can see once we log in with correct password. We can see this window, some of the icons of the softwares you have pre-installed or your computer has. Okay, so now let's all about. You can see here icons on the desktop. Here you can see several small pictures with labels. Can you see? There are some pictures with labels like this is a box. Okay, it's a bin, recycle bin. You can see here recycle bin is there. Okay, like this Mozilla Firefox web browser is there. These graphical symbols are called icons. An icon may represent a program, a disk drive, a folder, or a file. An icon is self-explanatory. The picture clearly indicates which program, drive, or folder the icon represents. You can put the icons of frequently used programs on the desktop or remove those which you do not. Actually, whatever softwares we have kept inside in our system, and we use some of them on regular basis, like you use Gmail, you can use Chrome browser. So we have to just make their shortcuts, and these icons are nothing but their shortcuts. By just clicking them here, that program will get opened. Okay, mostly we keep all these programs in C drive, and these are the shortcuts of those programs or applications. I hope you have understood the basic thing icons. Next, task bar. Now task means what? Work. Whatever we do, that work is known as task bar. Okay, so the narrow bar at the bottom of the desktop, you can see here this bar, this is all. Okay, all this at the bottom of the desktop is called the taskbar. No matter how many windows you have open, the taskbar is always visible at the bottom of your monitor screen. Like suppose you have opened something with the help of Chrome, still that taskbar would be there. You can see it in any condition. All programs can be launched with the help of start button. You can see here this is the start button. By clicking it, you can launch all the programs. Okay, so toolbar which has the icons of the programs which are often used, like we mostly use this. Okay, my task or this my computer, Internet Explorer is there, Microsoft Store is there, Windows Chrome is there, Notepad is there, Microsoft Word is there, and this I think Outlook is there, which we use for our emails. So these are the programs which we use oftenly, and that's why we have kept them there as a shortcut. So this horizontal bar, okay, is known as or called as task bar, the bar which shows the task, okay, or the task which we can do with the help of these particular softwares. Correct. So I hope you must have understood what is called as task bar as well. Now let's check what next is start button. Where is the start button? Here it is. You just click it and all the programs installed can be seen here, and the sub programs you can see here. Okay, so start button is very useful. You can just launch all the programs with the help of this button. On clicking the start button, the menu which opens on the upper side is called the pop-up menu, and once you just click it and you can see these things is called as a pop-up menu. Okay, from this menu you can select whatever program you want to complete that particular task. Like I want or I wish to draw something, so I'll click here on paint. Can you see here paint? So that paint program will get open. Correct. So this is what the start button is, from where we start all our works by just opening a particular software. That's why it is called as the start button, which starts all the work, which is programs. Now programs means what? Program is simply a pop-up menu. You can see this. This is called as program. A pop-up menu has programs as one of the menu item. Under programs, there are sub-menus. You can see here sub-menus are there. Like suppose here Microsoft Office is there. So in Microsoft Office, you will get PowerPoint, you will get Word, and you will get Excel and various other softwares which are a part of Microsoft Office. Correct? So it is a sub pop-up menu or sub menu. So all these are called as or known as programs. Correct? So let's check what is their components of program window. Now what are the components of program window? You can see here components of the program window. The main components of all program windows are the same. You can see here title bar is there, file this menu bar is there, toolbar is there. Okay, here you can search whatever you want. You can see the hard disk drives. There are two partitions. In local disk, we mostly keep our softwares we install here in C drive. Okay, which is very important. And here in disk D, we can name it as per our choice. Okay, so here we can keep all the data in folders. Okay, and CD drive E, where you can play CD. You'll come to know which CD you have inserted in a drive. Okay, or in that CD-ROM. So this is all about components of program window. You can see all the things are there, which is very important. From here you can find out the files or the programs you have installed. Okay, so this is something very important part. One is different components of window. So let's check these components one by one. First one is a title bar. The name itself suggests us that there would be a title. Yes, there is. Like here it was a my computer. My computer. One title is there. So the dark color stripe at the top of program. This is a blue dark color stripe. At the top of a program window is called the title bar. The left side of the title bar shows the name of the document. To the left side you can see my computer. This name is there. Okay, example like Microsoft Word would be there, or to the right side title bar you can see a set of three buttons that I'm going to show you. What are those three small buttons and their use? I hope you must have understood this title bar. It is nothing but it shows that particular activity you are going to do. Okay, or that particular menu you are going to open. That menu's title is nothing but title itself, and the stripe which shows the title is called as title bar. I hope you have understood this also. Next, here to the right side of the title bar you can see these three. If you have computer, just open it and just open Google search and you'll see in the right side there are three small buttons. This first one is a minimize, means to make small. Okay, if you click on this button the window is reduced to the small size of a button on the taskbar. Like sometimes we have to use two things at a time, like you want to see PowerPoint, you want to see Word also, so you are going to make them small and you are just going to place or keep them side by side so that you can see or watch them at a time. That's it. So that is the use of minimize, or you can just keep it down. Okay, it won't get close. According to your use or need, you can just maximize it and you can use it. Now, what is the use of maximize or restore button? When a program window occupies the entire screen on the desktop, the window is said to be maximized. Like when this window is there, suppose, and it is been captured by that particular program, so it is called as maximize. Clicking on this button makes the window smaller in size when you click here. And once again, if you want to maximize it, just click here and the window will completely appear, or it will occupy the entire screen on the desktop. Correct. Now the last one, this button, why it is important, the close button. If you want to close a particular program like PowerPoint is there, or you are doing any other work, Word is there or Excel is there, and you want to close that program, you don't want to see it, just click it, the program will get completely closed, that menu will get completely closed. So this is the use of this minimize button. Check next, maximize, restore and close button. So here you already we have seen this is a minimize, maximize button and close to close the file completely. Let's think menu bar. What is called as menu bar? Like below the title bar, here control panel is there, title bar, under the same there is menu bar. Okay, you can see here in menu bar you'll get variety of menus, like below the title bar is the menu bar that we know. The menu bar contains menus such as file, edit, view, go, favorites. All these things can be easily seen over here. If you click on any of the menus, you will see a vertical or drop down menu. I clicked on view, so I got this vertical drop down menu. Means there are some programs or there are some particular commands are there. By clicking them, like I'm going to click on small icons, so icons size is going to get changed. Correct? Are you getting this? So another thing, tool bar, scroll bar and status bar. Okay, we are not going to check it separately. In toolbar, as you can see here, this is a toolbar, all these are a tools. Okay, so here they have given symbol which action will take place, like opening of a particular folder, to save it, to take a printout, to magnify it. So these are nothing but the tools. Correct? So below the menu bar is the toolbar. This strip has several this strip has several buttons with pictures. These tools are the shortcuts of some of the most frequently used tools of the program. An action will be performed on choosing the tool. Okay, and here you can see if you have written a complete essay, so sometimes it is not possible to view the complete essay at a time, so at that time you have to just scroll it down. On mouse you will get one button in the middle, one wheel like button is there. By using the same you can change it, or by just clicking left click you have to just hold that stripe and you have to just push it down and up, and it will work accordingly. And you can see, you can check the whole essay or complete essay can be seen. At the same time, there are some things which have written to the extreme left or extreme right, and you want to see those things or those points, and for that simply just use this scroll bar which is horizontal. Okay, at that time you can see here like this. Okay, you can check it. And status bar, which shows the horizontal bar below the work area, is called the status bar. It gives information about what the program is currently doing or about a selected item in the window. You would get all the information there. So this is all about operating systems. I hope you must have understood this. Okay, so once again just check, this is file menu bar, and this is all, these are tools. Title bar is there, text pad we have open, minimize button, maximize button is there. You want to close it, close button is there. Toolbar, this is all toolbar. And for scrolling, to just see the what they have written in the up or to the downside, vertical scroll bar is there, and scrolling arrows are there. And if you want to change the size, or you can simply click here in the corner and you can resize it, you can just pull it. And horizontal scroll bar is there to check the things which have been written to the extreme left or to the right. And the status bar, the activities which are going on right now or at that time, to see that activity we can use status bar. So students, I hope you have understood everything about toolbar, scroll bar and status bar, correct? What you have to do, very simple homework you have to complete, and you can send it to me till Saturday. Okay, you are getting 2 days. So this is the homework which is on page number 21 and 23, and all questions are compulsory. So please go through the book, read the questions correctly, answer them, and just send me their snaps, photos on WhatsApp. In case of any doubt, difficulty, you can call me or you can message me on WhatsApp. Thank you so much patiently. Thanks a lot.